7 popular pet animals for your home. Imagine a challenging day at work. Due to the frantic operations on a day when nothing went your way, you were under a lot of stress and anxiety. But when you go home, your pet is the first to welcome you. It messes about and gives you a cozy, joyful, at-home feeling. And lo, your spirits are high and you're this time prepared to take on the world. This is unquestionably one benefit of having a pet. In this pandemic, having a pet in the family can do wonders, especially for kids. The greatest solution is to let the kids play with their pet animals in imagination when they aren't permitted to interact with their pals during lockdowns. The children's imagination will be stimulated, they will become more active, and they will be able to interact with others on a much deeper emotional level if they have a companion animal. Therefore, without further ado, dogs. It's not surprising that man's best friend came in first place. Additionally, your humble author is a big supporter of canine animals. Dogs and humans have a long history together, and they are often associated with loyalty and protection. Numerous literary and cinematic masterpieces, including The Art of Dancing in the Rain, Hachiko, and The Call of the Wild, honor the relationship between humans and their canine companions. They are a few high-maintenance pets and are also quite fun and active. Although there are many popular dog breeds out there, you can also adopt a variety of Indian dog breeds. Cats. Cats are the next in line, our wonderful feline friends. Families all throughout the world love cats. Even an entire internet sensation has been created as a result of their cuteness and humorous behavior. However, cats are quite independent and frequently just leave the house. However, they can return and rather easily reintegrate into the family. There are several kinds of cats available for adoption. At night, a cat sees about 6 times better than a person. A cat's tongue, which has small barbs on it, sweeps liquid up backwards when it drinks. The first people to domesticate a cat were the ancient Egyptians, who employed them as pest controllers around 3000 BC. 15% of a healthy adult cat's life is spent in deep slumber. Half the time they are dozing off lightly. Only 35% of the time is left awake, or about 6 to 8 hours per day. 6-toed kittens are so prevalent in Boston and the surrounding Massachusetts districts that researchers believe the mutation to be well established. The jaw of a cat can only move backwards and forwards, not both ways. They are predators, meat eaters, not grazers, so this makes sense, plant eaters. Nearly 40 million American households are thought to have cats as pets. Early spaying and neutering is crucial since a female kitten can become pregnant as early as 4 months of age. In reality, cats don't have 9 lives. Due to cats' sharp senses and rapid responses, which let them often survive dangerous situations that other animals might not, this myth became widely accepted. Fishes. It's fun to watch fish, especially goldfish and bettas. If there are numerous fish, all you need is an aquarium and an oxygen tank. Fish are paradoxically both easy and difficult to care for, but despite this, our silent buddies continue to amuse us by swimming around. They must be fed periodically and the temperature must be adjusted appropriately. Cleaning the tank should also be done. Once everything is in place, you can enjoy the company of some of the most basic animals imaginable. Did you realize that fishes also adhere to Vastu? The advantages of having pet fish for kids. Children find it amazing that creatures can live in water without being able to breathe air. Having a fish tank provides the ideal setting for learning about fish, their gills, and behavior. Additionally, learning about all aquatic species may result from it. Fish come in a wide variety of sizes, hues, and forms, making them ideal for in-depth study. Children will gain knowledge about fish maintenance and experience a sense of success each time they do so. Maintaining fish fosters accountability. Keeping fish in a tank can help you relax. You may really unwind by observing the fish swimming happily through the water and the bubbles rising to the surface. This might be a good location for your emotionally sensitive youngster to sit if they are feeling a little overstimulated or exhausted. Children could have additional excitement from witnessing one of your fish give birth. Hamsters. Given their high level of activity, hamsters thrive in special cages with wheels that they can run on. However, they are also reputed to be highly dirty and a handful, making them a very high-care companion animal. Hamsters are entertaining pets that make wonderful first pets for kids if you know what they need to stay healthy and content. Take a look at all the hamsters we have available for adoption after learning more about them on this website. Dossier on hamsters. The size and temperament of the many breeds and kinds of hamsters vary. Although some may live longer, hamsters typically only live up to 2 years. Top hamster facts include the following. Hamsters are members of the Chryseidae family and there are 24 different kinds. The most common pet breeds are Syrian, Russian dwarf Campbell, and Roborovsky. Hamsters love to explore and rely on their whiskers to detect objects in their surroundings. The incisors of hamsters have a self-sharpening system that causes them to grind against each other while they munch, wearing the teeth down. Hamster teeth never stop growing. Hamsters are nocturnal creatures with huge eyes, a retina predominated by rods, which is the area of the eye capable of focusing in dim light. Not all hamsters are gregarious. Syrian hamster adults typically live alone in their burrows in the wild. Some species, like the Russian dwarf, naturally coexist in communities. Birds. Well, it goes without saying that birds are quite important, particularly in Indian culture. Birds like parrots, songbirds, and peacocks have been prominently featured in our mythical and folklore. Their avian splendor also includes traditional Indian furniture, temple, and palace designs. Birds are one of the most popular pet varieties available nowadays as well. To move anywhere, the delicate feathery buddies need either a decent cage or birdhouses. Additionally, several bird species may be taught to sing and perform stunts. Parrots are colorful birds that typically come from warm habitats like islands, semi-arid regions, grasslands, and savannas. Some species, like the Kea parrot, which lives in the South Island of New Zealand's alpine regions, defy this trend and favor colder climates. Parrots are much more than the conventional accessory that they are frequently shown as in pirate-themed films, novels, and other media. Although most parrots are wild, certain species have been domesticated for many years. The first written record of a captive parrot, according to the San Diego Zoo website, dates to 400 BC. Today, people all over the world share their hearts and homes with these incredible avian friends. A parrot is not a mammal. They are classified scientifically as belonging to the Aves class, Psittaciformes order, and Psittacidae family. Psittacines is another name for parrots. Today, there are more than 350 different parrot species. There are a lot of parrots when you factor in the many species variants and mutations. A bird's beak needs to be curled in order for it to be considered a parrot. They are sometimes known as hookbills because of this. They must also have zygodactyl feet, which are similar to human opposable thumbs and fingers in that they have 4 toes on each foot, 2 of which face forward and 2 backward. Because of this, parrots are able to handle objects so effectively with their feet. Even while people keep canaries, finches, doves, toucans, chickens, and other birds as pets, they are not parrot species. Different than the Psittaciformes family of parrots, these species are categorized in other orders. The size of companion parrots varies, ranging from small 5-inch lovebirds to huge macaws that can measure up to 40 inches from head to tail. By species, colors also differ. While some parrots, like lories, display a variety of colors, others, like Vasa parrots, only display 2 or 1 hue. And in rare cases, like with the eclectus, the male and female of a species have radically different appearances. Pet dogs and cats are considerably different from pet birds. The lives of individuals who live in their homes with these extraordinary souls take on a new dimension because of them. Living with a parrot is a learning experience about both you and your feathered companions. Rabbits. Who doesn't enjoy rabbits? Particularly among young children, rabbits are a common option for pets. For a very long time, these cuddly animals have represented innocence and purity. However, caring for rabbits is a difficult task. They won't just be content with carrots or grass, as we see in cartoons, they need a specific diet. Make sure they are sufficiently protected against even urban carnivores like dogs, ravens, eagles, and cats because rabbits are also quite weak and unable to defend themselves from predators. Lizards. Yes, it may seem a little strange to most of us Indians, but reptiles like iguanas, chameleons, geckos, and even snakes are more common as pets. In contrast to snakes, which were revered and frequently accorded great divine status by numerous societies, other reptiles were not historically as popular. These species are currently gaining more notoriety thanks to the media. The majority of pets are also incredibly low maintenance, which is their most alluring quality. Lizards are unusual, thus kids are fascinated by them. They differ from all the other hairy pets they have snuggled in that they consume insects and have colorful bodies, scales, or smooth skin. A cool bedroom vibe is also created by the cool terrarium homes that lizards have, which have plants, climbing rocks, branches, and brilliant lighting. Really, anyone who has only ever had hamsters, dogs, or birds around the house as pets will find the setup for a lizard fascinating. Last but not least, lizards are well liked since they have dominated our screens. The absurd antics shown in various animated films and auto insurance ads amuse us. It is understandable why lizards are common pets, particularly geckos. Are lizards safe for children? Families with adults or older children should avoid keeping lizards. Lizards can move quickly and are delicate to handle, making them the perfect pet for mature teenagers and adults. If your child enjoys watching tokays, though, you might want to think about a species of lizard that is best observed through a glass enclosure. Some lizards don't enjoy being touched, making them ideal pets for young children or elderly people who must stay at home and are curious about the world around them.